Your grace is my defense. Your kindness calls me friend. Your love will never end. You're good to me. You're good to me.
Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be making pants. So these pants that I made a while ago made like a small cameo in my first video, a crochet vlog, which I will link somewhere here. But I recently started a Depop and I uploaded them as one of my items and somebody bought them. So that's what we're going to be doing in this video. I thought I would bring you along and how I make it. It's not going to be like a quote-unquote tutorial per se, but it is, we'll show you how to make it. But you will need to know like some basic crocheting skills in order to do this. And this video will be divided up into different sections. So if you want to skip to a certain one, I will leave all the timestamps down below. But anyway, let's get started and make some pants. So I gave people the option when they're buying any of my crochet items on Depop that they can choose the color, but this lovely person decided to go with the exact same colors that I used. Okay, so I just completed 2 of each square, and the goal for today is to finish at least 20 squares. Now that's a lot. It is a lot, but I have 6 so far, and we still have the whole entire day ahead of us. So I just gotta get some more crocheting. So at first I was doing like every individual square on its own, but then I was like, how do I make a lot at the same time and like switch it up because I was getting bored. So I started making just like a lot of green little squares and then just expanded, and now I'm just doing like one color at a time. See, I have this I still have to do, just one color at a time, just to make the time go by faster, I guess. My wrist hurts so much. I've been crocheting for like 2 hours straight. Ugh, why are we even doing this? For money, that's why we're doing this. Even though we're severely underpaying myself, and technically I made $0. But you know what, at least at least this lovely person in Florida will have some cute ass pants. Welcome back. It's a new day. I just came home from Joann's. We bought some more yarn for the pants because this lovely person decided to order 2. So now I have to make 2. But I also got these like crochet hook grip things. Like I put one on my current crochet hook that I'm using to like make it cushiony and more ergonomic because my hands are starting to hurt and I'm going to have to crochet a lot more in the next few days. So I have 2 weeks to crochet 2 pants and then ship them out, which could be very scary, but I'm ready for the challenge. We got this. I am almost done with this one color. I'm thinking 1 color of square a day, right? So 15 squares a day. I went out and when I'm in the car I usually crochet, so I put all the little squares on the, what's this called? Stitch marker, and so now all the squares are just hanging. I have the 2 left plus the current one, and then I outline these all in dark brown, and then I'm done with this color, and then I have to do all the other color variations, but this is what we have right now. Show you all the squares I've done so far. It's not a lot, so don't like have your hopes up too high, but I officially finished all the squares in this color, 15 of them, and I have 3 in this color variation, and I'm currently working on the last 12, which all I have to do is the dark brown around for these ones, and then we will be making 12 more in this color variation. The goal is to finish all the squares today. I'm really excited. I'm really happy. I can't wait until they're finished because I love sewing them together and I've had a lot of fun just making granny squares. Like I love making granny squares now. So we're just gonna be making more squares.
You're the best out of all of them. I read every letter you sent, even when you left town again. Been through hell and then back again. And you're never too serious. They think that you sleep too much, but they don't know you like I do. Wanna sit here and talk with you, as if nothing else mattered, as if nothing else matters, as if nothing else mattered, as if nothing else mattered, as if nothing else mattered.
Look at my beautiful pile of squares. We're so close.
Your grace is my defense. Your kindness calls me friend. Your love will never end. You're good to me. You're good to me.
So, now you're probably wondering, how can I make these pants for myself? Well, welcome to the section of the video where this is going to be like the official tutorial-ish. I'm just going to be explaining how I make them in like a step-by-step process so it'd be easier for anybody who'd want to make them at home to make them. You're going to need to know some of the basics in order to complete this, but basically the skills you'll need to know is how to make a granny square, how to sew, and how to slip stitch. It depends on which route you want to go, but granny square tutorials all over the internet. And what you're going to do is you're going to make granny squares in rows of 5. So you're going to make them 5 rows thick, and you're going to make them in 3 different color variations. Once you have 44 squares in total, this is as many squares as I needed for my size. I am 5'3", so however many squares you need might differ from that. But after you do that, you're going to stitch them all together like this. Now, for the waist, what you're going to do is you're going to measure your waist and see how much you need to decrease. Around, I double crocheted 3, decreased 1, double crocheted 3, decreased 1 around the whole thing. And then I just decreased until I got width I wanted, and so that it fit comfortably, I just continued measuring until I got the size that I needed, and you're just going to do that. And I did 3 double crochet rows for the waist. And then I made a drawstring. I just chained however many I needed around to tie and tighten for my needs as well. When stitching the pants together, you can either do a slip stitch with a crochet hook or you could sew with a needle. As shown here, I sewed with a needle. It uses less yarn in my opinion, and it's just a lot easier in my opinion. But yeah, that's basically how you make the pants. Overall, it took me about a week and a half to create one pair, so it might take you longer, it might not take you longer. But yeah, that's how you make these pants. Hi, guys. We have us some pants. They turned out so good. I am so happy. They turned out like 10 times better than the ones that I have on, the ones that I made for myself. This is proof that practice makes perfect. Second time making these pants, and oh my god, they're just 10 times better. The stitching is better, the hem here is a lot better, and all the ends are tied in, like seamless, flawless. I'm in love with it. Like, I wish I could keep it for myself, but no, somebody paid me for it, so I'm gonna ship it off to them. It's gonna have a lovely home in Florida. I don't know if Florida weather would be good for these pants, but I'm so happy. They, in all, took me around a week and a half to make, and that it took longer than the ones I have on, but frankly the ones I had on I did over break, so I didn't have school and all that other stuff. But I'm really happy. These turned out great. I can't wait to ship them off, and I hope they're happy with it because I worked really, really hard on them. But that brings us to the end. I hope you have yourself some nice pants now if you made them with me. Make sure to subscribe, like, like if you like this kind of video content. I do have a Depop down below. That's where the other seller bought these pants. So if you would like them or you would like to support me on there, you can definitely follow me. I also have an Instagram and a Coffee if you'd like to support me on those platforms as well. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!